And Julius, the British government released a statement saying that fracking poses a low risk to public health. Do you agree?
I won't say I completely agree with that, but obviously I think that maybe in that country it's regulated better than in South Africa, which poses less of a risk. Again, we are very concerned about the regulations and government governing these issues and enforcing the law in South Africa. There's various issues, and I think we see it on news every day about mining in South Africa. Recently, the Zuma Gupta issue, where no licenses have been adhered to, and we won't see any action happening there. And that is the issues we're sitting with. So it's easy to come here and invest a lot of money, and your shareholders invest and make a lot of money in the short term and go and sell it to someone else and leave the problems here, especially in the Karoo. But yeah, that's why we can just go back to another question. The things that we're saying here and that I'm saying is all in the letter addressed to Shell, where we wanted their feedback, saying, listen, this is the question, this is the issue, convince us with a yes or no, and put the facts on the table, which we haven't received yet. But like Mr. Voser now, who said one of his biggest regrets is the investment of Shell gas in America. And, why is Shell losing so much money there? They're talking about all these job developments, all the thousands of jobs. But if I'm not mistaken, there was over 130 wells closed recently. Is this really a sustainable solution? That's the question. Now you're going to come into communities in South Africa. You obviously promising a lot to guys who have nothing. Will you really, in the long term, give them any benefits?
Yeah, I think let's go back to the statements made by our CEO Peter Voser about shale gas drilling and what has happened in the States. Now everybody knows that in the States a lot has happened. Actually, the States was an importer of gas a few years ago. They have now found so much gas that they're considering to export gas. So there the country has really done a 180-degree change. And as I said, hundreds of thousands of jobs demonstrably have actually been created. The statement Peter Voser made is that we've written off an amount of money on shale gas. Why is that? That is because the industry there has been a victim of its own success. We found so much gas that the gas price went down from something like $10 per unit to, at the deepest point, $2. And it actually is now between 3 and 4. That means that some of the fields that you have been producing from may be, as I call, underwater. They actually will not be economic anymore because the cost of getting the gas out is more than the price, and then you can't do that. So you have to write off basically value on these fields. So again, emotions and facts. The facts are clear in the article actually where Peter Voser describes this. It is picked up here as Shell is actually not interested in shale gas anymore. It's the opposite. We're actually very committed to shale gas. We're committed to shale gas in the United States. We're also very committed to find out whether outside the United States we can replicate the success of North America. If we can do that here, it is a game changer for South Africa. And I'm convinced we can do this in an environmentally safe way. And ideally, I would like to do it together with the people in the Karoo.